Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel, Long and Strong.
What's up, y'all?
So we hope that y'all enjoy our last video. We seem to get a lot of attention on that one. So we gonna keep it spicy today. And today we're gonna talk about how do you have conversations with your partner if you begin to not like them anymore. So, babe, you want to start with the answer, or you want me to?
I start.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be like a two question or two answer to this question. Because I think if a person really likes a person, but they still want to break up with them for whatever reason, I think they would just possibly come to them and tell them the truth and talk to them and tell them. Now, however, if a person doesn't too much care for a person, they're gonna cheat. They just ain't gonna show back up. They're gonna stop answering calls, limiting communication. And they're not gonna care. If they don't care about the person, they don't care how that person, feels when they're not together with them.
True that.
But me personally, if it was pertaining to you, I would come to you and I would talk to you. And I would explain myself to you on, I guess, my unhappiness or whatever the case may be. And see if we could work it out. Or, at the end, be like, well, maybe we're not going to be compatible.
Okay. Yeah, I feel the same. I don't believe in wasting people's time. And, maybe we started off really strong and, it's just dying down. But, I like you enough where I would be like, babe, something is a little off here. And I'm I feel like, I don't want to necessarily break up with you, but I think that we need to find ways to reconnect, But if we tried to work on that and it didn't work, then I think I would still have another conversation to just be like, okay, well, we tried, it didn't work. So I think that we should go our separate ways. But, I appreciated the time we had. But I don't think that I would ever lose interest and then not say nothing. Like, I wouldn't just start cheating or starting to pretend to be distant so that it forces you to break up with me. Things that people do, like that. Like, I've had these conversations in the past with people. It's just like, man, I can't get to that place where it's just like I see myself spending the rest of my life with you or anything like that. And I don't want to keep wasting your time, your money, your energy. Like, I think we should just break up and go our separate ways,
And I think that's the correct way to do. Instead of, cheating, stringing somebody along, or basically, or maybe waiting for them to do something that you can nitpick at. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, not at all. And it's a lot of people in the world who do that. A lot of people, but I just can't. Sometimes I can wait it out a little bit and see, if things would change, if my feelings would change. So I won't say nothing right away just to see, am I tripping today? Maybe it's my time of the month or something and I'm just a little hormonal, But if that feeling lasts for, I would say, at least, 2-3 weeks, I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to have a conversation. Because first of all, I suck at holding things in. I'm not the type of person who can just be around somebody and not say what's on my mind. So if I'm feeling like that, me, I'm going to just be like, babe, I probably wouldn't call you babe if I'm not feeling you no more, but Michael, lately, it's going to hurt for me to say this, but it's coming from the heart. I'm just kidding. Just play a song. I'm just playing, but nah, for real though, I that's something we wanted to bring that up today because people get in relationships and then things change, emotions, physical things, whatever the case may be, and you might stop liking somebody. But it's important to have that type of conversation with people who you dating so that you can have an understanding of okay, we're not gonna ever not get to that point of we just cheating on each other just because we don't want to be in a relationship no more. We're not talking. We're trying to do things to belittle one another or to force somebody to break up with us. Get to know your partner's level of pettiness. And of course, we could be lying to each other, but I mean, I ain't got no reason to lie to nobody.
But I gotta say, because if you know your partner, you can tell when they becoming distant.
Yeah, you definitely can. And even if your partner did, like, you have these deep conversations in the beginning of your relationship, you know, even if something happens towards the end, I don't know, depending on how long you did, I guess is how well you can get to know somebody. But you still should be can gauge of like, dang, things are changing. So even if you think things are changing and nobody's saying anything, I mean, I think that you should speak up for yourself, because at the end of the day, they not just wasting their time, but you wasting your time too. So, yeah. All right. And then what else you want to talk about today? Oh, how you talk to your partner. So important. Can I start this one, babe?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so, you know, sometimes I see like women talk real crazy to their men, like, you BAN, you know, calling them B words and ho this, and like just talking crazy when they get mad or whatever. And it's just like, I could never talk to my man like that. Like, no matter how mad he made me, for one, because I know that people outside of our home in America are going to try to tear my black man down. Why would I want him to ever come home and deal with that type of hostility, right? I would never talk to him like that. Two, I hate name calling. I'm not one of those people. I don't call my friends B words or anything that's derogatory, even though people say it's a term of endearment. Endearment means like love and like connection. Like, screw, how is calling you or my friends a B word helping us connect and be closer? No. So I would never talk to my man like that, despite our differences. No matter how mad I am, that's just not how I would talk to him, you know? He knows that if I get mad, like I get really quiet, I'm gonna still have a conversation, but I'm never gonna let it take me out of character or tear him down just because I'm feeling upset. Like, we use cuss words, but it's not at each other. Like, I could be like, this B word pissed me off today, babe. Or he say something silly and I'm like, shut your ass up, you so goofy. Like, you know, stuff like that. But never pissing me the fuck off, F you, blah, blah, blah. Like, you have to watch how you talk to your partner, because although y'all might get over it and, you know, have a better day the next day, you're still creating such a negative space in that moment that tension can carry on despite how good you feel the next day. You know, so like, just talk to your partners with positively, even in your moments of anger. Don't tear them down. You know, like, be mad, but don't be aggressive. You know, it's a difference of how you talk to your partner. What about you, babe?
Well, I mean, I think you summed it all up.
Sorry.
But I do agree with you that sometimes, you know, when you call your partner, you know, MF or B or whatever the case may be, the next day y'all might be cool, but they ain't forgot about that. And so there's probably a little resentment in there, or a little more, I guess, awareness of, you know, the situation and how you are. I've been there before. I've never, like, in my life, like, you know, you could be out with your homeboys and stuff. You be like, yo, man, that be this or that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But I've never in my life called a girl a B word until here lately. I regret it. Yeah. However, well, okay. Well, let me kind of ask you a question. Is it ever okay to call a girl a B word to her face?
In general?
What you mean in general?
What you like a man to a woman?
If they like, is it any case? Is it ever okay?
Nah, I mean, only time I've ever used the B word, like for real, is when I like got into fights. But I'm like angry and we not friends, and I don't give a crap about calling, you know, B words. Like, B words or derogatory words are really triggering for me, because they take me back to like those type of days where it's just like I was a little rowdy, you know. So it's just like, if I'm calling you out of your name, we have a real problem, you know. And so I try not to take myself there, and that's why I don't like when people like, hey, B, or B this, B that. Like, it just does. It does something.
Yeah, I understand that kind of, you know, that that part of it.
Yeah.
However, I'm saying, do you think that it's ever okay?
No.
Not even if somebody is just like outright grimy or dirty or, just not a good person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, that's what I'm saying. The only time you should be calling somebody bad words is if y'all, like, this is like some street people that you don't know, like, not your family members or your husband or your partner, your kids, like, not people you have relationships with, but people I was like, say you at a bar. You saying, like, if I'm at a bar and somebody pissed me off, if I'm gonna be like, yeah, B, whatever, I might just, but me and you arguing, it don't matter how mad you mad at me. I'm not gonna call you no B word. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Well, no. I mean, I guess you made a good example. I'm not saying if I was in a relationship. I was just asking, just is it okay or when is it okay to call somebody the B word?
Strangers who.
No, when is it? Oh, I mean, okay, strangers, okay.
Yeah.
But
like when I'm driving and somebody pissed me off, first of all, I don't know them, so I don't care if I call them a B word or not. But you probably see me mouthing like, you stupid B, what are you doing? Like that. And I feel like it also creates you to be set up in the future. If you want to be successful and do, be around certain people in the future, you have to watch your tongue. Because if your natural language is to automatically call people B's and hoes every time you're talking, if you want to surround yourself with them type of people for the rest of your life, that's fine. But I'm going to be around doctors and psychologists, so I had to eliminate that. I used to talk like that when I was in my teenage years, but I was like, I have to be who I want to be all the time to present myself better. I don't want to be accidentally chilling at a psychologist dinner and be like, yeah, B, like, they're going to be like, what, So, no.
I feel you.
And some people try to use this excuse. That's just how I talk, blah, blah. I have had to cut people off many times in my life because I'm like, I don't like being called out of my name. You can call me Honey Boo, Baby Bear, Lakaija, whatever. That's not a derogatory word. And people are like, that's just how I talk. Fine. Then don't talk to me. I don't care if we're not friends. I've lost many friends in the past. I don't have to be your friend. I don't have to be around you. And if I do have to be around you because you associate yourself with my friends, then I just won't make too much conversation with you, because then I have to keep correcting you and saying, oh, don't call me this, don't call me, like, not to be right, And it's like, sometimes I can ignore it, but all the time, it makes me very uncomfortable and it takes me to a place. And I just don't like it. I don't like it. So I will never talk to you like that, because I believe in doing to others as I want others to do unto me. And so I treat you with respect, you treat me with respect, and we good. No matter how mad I get.
I understand you. And I agree with you on that.
Yeah. All right, so now we know, 1, how we will handle if we wanted to break up with one another. And 2, how we will carry our relationship, how we will talk to one another even in moments of anger, frustration, like we can still respect one another. Cool. All right. So thank y'all for watching our video today. We hope that we was able to, help you all gain some knowledge on how to have and maintain a healthy relationship with your partner. As always, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. And if you have any questions, let us know. We're very open, as you can see. And we hope that you have a good weekend.
You gonna pray us out?
Oh, I'm gonna pray us out. All right. Dear Jesus, thank you for everyone who was able to listen to this video today. We hope that we were able to teach them something. We hope that we can help people create positive, healthy relationships and learn how to talk to one another and build in a healthy way. And that they also are always able to be honest with one another and never keep one another in the dark about important information. Amen.
Amen.
All right, see y'all Monday. Mwah.
Have a good one.